Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show, and I want to invite you to my first ever public book signing. I'll be doing a special reading, question and answer session, and a signing of my new book, Little Victories, A Tale of Divorce, Debauchery, and Finding Happiness on Thursday, March 20th at Visible Voice Books, located at 1023 Kenilworth Road, Cleveland, Ohio, 44113. I'll have a limited supply of Little Victories on hand to sign. I'll be reading selections from Little Victories, as well as telling stories and reading some material that was left out of Little Victories. I'll end with a Q&A session that will be a no-holds-barred affair. The signing will be from 7 to 9 p.m. at Visible Voice Books, 1023 Kenilworth Road, Cleveland, Ohio, 44113. Come out, have some fun, and be a part of a rare appearance from me, Chris Aiken.
All right. Well, let me see. Let me look here again. We got kind of sidetracked a little bit. We talked about Bret Michaels' cologne.
Yeah, I think we could do the women empowerment now that we took it into fucking a weird area.
Sure.
Since we started talking about Steffi Steph.
Right. All right. Well, let's play this thing.
All right. Let's see if you.
Well, what do you know about this? Why don't you set this up?
Well, I know this. I found it on Spreaker. I was just looking for Spreaker stuff. Spreaker's becoming my new blog talk.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's better quality.
Better quality. This was a thing about empowering women.
Okay.
It has a whopping 29 views.
Wow.
Listens. It's been up for several months, and it has 29 listens. And yeah, I listened to it and was just like, was just quivering of the stupidity level.
Oh boy.
So
did this do women justice, or did it do them more harm?
You know what? I'll leave that to the listener.
Okay.
We have some ladies in the chat room. Maybe they want to help. Maybe they want to chime in and let us know if it's providing the message that they want purveyed out there.
Okay. All right. So this is called, what is this called? Women Empowerment Radio Show.
Right.
Well, you know this is going to be picked up because it has the words radio show in the title.
That is true. And it's a nice short title, too.
Yeah.
Like Women Empowerment Radio Show.
Right. Oof. I can see what's left of Cumulus, Sinclair, and Clear Channel picking this up and syndicating it all over the place.
It'll be a big bidding war for this show with
Sure.
their 29 listens so far.
Right. All right, well, here we go. This is women's talk. It's women talk. Women talk empowerment radio show.
That's a good name.
Right. Easy to remember. Rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, because you had to say it 3 times just to
Sure.
get it.
It's just women talk.
Women talk.
Okay. All right, well, here we go. Oof.
Now, what were you saying about better quality?
Yeah, this is about blog talk quality right here. Yikes. This sounds like somebody playing a song on a cassette tape recorder, right, and then holding a microphone in front of the speaker.
Yeah, or holding a microphone out in front of them in a gym.
Right.
It's good.
Is she holding up a boombox to the mic? Exactly, Nathan. That's exactly what I was thinking.
She may be. Wait till you hear her voice.
You know, the thing is, and again, I go back to people who do this kind of stuff, even if it's for a hobby. Did this person go back and listen to that and go, man, that's a great intro?
It's fucking 5 minutes long.
It's just like, man, that sounded good.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah, I can't wait for other people to hear this.
Look at Nathan from Kentucky. You can't even tell what the song is.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Hey, ladies.
Oh, now you can actually hear the handling of the mic or something. You can actually hear him, moving
pulling it away from the boom, starting to talk.
Right.
Hey, ladies. I hope that you are having an awesome day on today. We just want to welcome you to Women Talking Empowerment Live, and I am your host on today, Sharita Berry. And I hope that everyone had an awesome weekend, such as I did. It was.
Is she recording this in the bathroom? It's just, this is always just like noisy stuff.
Stressful, but hey, I got through the week okay. I hope that last week's snow did not trap a lot of you all in. I hope that for some of y'all that live in certain states, the snow is all melted away. And for a lot of you all, the snow is still there. But
that is a hard listen.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
You're not getting it?
It's just all that ringing, the ring back.
Yeah, I can't imagine what she's using to record this.
I can't either. Maybe unless she's using one of those cheap microphones that come out of the little poly pack that you buy at Walgreens. The little headset with the mic.
The $5 one?
Yeah, the little $5 headset with the mic.
Right.
But it just rings. It's just because her voice is just echoing all over the place.
Yeah, it's not real good.
We know that being trapped in the snow is kind of a bummer. So, ladies, our empowerment affirmation on today is, I can do it. I must do it because I am successful in everything I put my hands to it. So,
well, what is it?
It's it.
She goes, I can do it. We must do it.
Yeah.
I can do it. Anything that I put my hands to it. What is it?
I don't know. Rubbing the cum out of my balls?
Okay. That's a very sexist statement, by the way.
What? I'm just trying to determine what it is.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't explained that.
Maybe she will.
Ladies, we have an awesome show on today. We have actress, author Mara Peru that is joining us on today in the studio.
Who? Actress Mala Peru.
Mala Peru? Check it in.
Mara Pearl. Marapurl. Who is that?
Or Mahler Peru.
Never heard of Mara
As
Pearl.
it sounded.
Yeah, but it's
I have no...
Marapurl. That's the guest. I have no idea who that is.
Phone, and she's gonna
enlighten
she's great,
you all,
dude.
She's a fantastic guest.
Empower you all to be creative, to be active as women. So
me either.
Let's not prolong it. We're gonna welcome her to today's show. Welcome, Myra.
Thank you so much, Sharita. It's my pleasure to be with you.
It's a lot that we have a lot of questions we want to ask.
In other words, I don't even know what I want to say to you now.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about it anyway.
She's like, what? Woo! We just got like lots of questions we need to ask you today. It's like, I'm not prepared for this. I have no idea what I'm going to ask.
Yeah, but I'll ask you something.
Yeah. I got to look up who this person is. Who's this Mara Pearl?
I don't know.
I'm looking her up. Mara Pearl. National best-selling author of women's fiction.
Oh, boy.
About Mara Pearl. She's actually got a website.
Good for her.
Let's see who she is. Let's see here.
Can I get some work out of it?
Probably. Yeah, it's hard to tell what this says because it's just horrible.
Oh, nice.
Invalid email address. Enter the site. Here we go. Mara Pearl, national best-selling author of women's fiction.
Okay.
About Mara. Let's read about Mara. Who is she?
Let's do that.
Mara Pearl pioneered small-town fiction for women with her popular and critically acclaimed Milford Haven novels. Her beloved fictitious town has been delighting audiences since 1992, when it first appeared as Milford Haven, USA, the first American radio drama ever licensed and broadcast by the BBC.
Oh, good. Wow.
The show reached an audience of 4.5 million listeners through the UK. Early editions of Mara's novels have won 15 gold and finalist library awards, including in the Benjamin Franklin, the Indie Excellence, the USA Book News Best Book.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
No, me either.
And the Forward, not forward, but Foreword.
Okay, Forward
Book of the Year. Mara's other writing credits include plays, screenplays, scripts for The Guiding Light.
Wow.
Cover stories for Rolling Stone staff writing with Financial Times of London.
Okay.
And the Associated Press. She is the co-author with Aaron Gray of Act Right.
Okay.
As an actress, Mara was Darla Cook on Days of Our Lives. She was named one of the 12 Women of the Year by the Los Angeles County Commission of Women.
Wow.
Mara is married to Dr. Larry Norfleet and lives in Los Angeles and in Colorado Springs. She welcomes emails from her listeners. Okay.
What's her email address?
Mara Pearl, Mara Pearl, MARAPURL at marapearl.com.
Oh, there you go, friends, if you want to send her an email. No naked photos of penises or anything.
Right.
That would be terrible.
So that's Mara Pearl.
Oh, okay.
Just whoever. All right, here we go.
On today, and a lot of things that we will our listeners would like to hear on today.
Where could this girl possibly be where it echoes back that hard?
Oh, is she from Australia?
Well, no, yeah, exactly. She's like Tim in the bathroom, but holy,
Right.
I mean, but it literally is bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, I can't. It sounds like she's in a gym or something.
Yeah, but I mean, it really has a sharp feedback.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Oof.
So, Myra, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I would love to. I'm an author these days, primarily, and I write...
Oh, I know what the problem is.
What?
She's got her monitor speakers so loud that it's feeding back into the mic.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
That's what it is. It's not that the room is echoing. She's just got the monitors on her computer turned up so loud that
Okay.
that it's feeding right back into her mic, and it's making like a ringing sound.
Nice.
That's what the problem is.
Well, like his demon says, she's recording from Oprah's pussy.
Well, obviously this host, she's not wearing headphones.
No, not at all.
So she's not wearing headphones, so she's listening to the monitor, and then the monitors are feeding right back into her microphone.
Yeah, but don't you listen back and go, all right, that's not usable?
Well, that's my point. It's like, did you listen back to this and go, man, that kicked ass?
Man,
that was great.
I did my interview with Mara Pearl. She was fantastic.
Yeah. So Mara, she must be using like some kind of a Skype in number or something. And it's
Or just a speakerphone.
Yeah, and well, that too. But it's ringing back through the monitors. That's why it's ringing like that.
Wow.
Haven novels, which are women's fiction, stories that take place in a little town. It happens to be a little coastal town on the central coast of California. But there's something about small towns that's so universal, right? That it could be, almost any small town. So what led up to...
Yeah, just ask John Mellencamp. He sang a song about it.
Yeah, he was raised in that small town.
Yeah.
The same small town.
Yeah, he married a girl in that small town.
Yeah. Small town for you and me.
His job is so small town. Provides little opportunity.
That's right.
Right.
This was that I had created a radio drama called Milford Haven.
Wow.
And
Wow.
really enjoyed it.
Wow.
Wow. A radio drama.
Theater of the
That's
mind.
something.
Theater of the mind.
That's something. War of the Worlds. Get out of the way.
Yep.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Creating that show, had a great cast, and it became a hit on BBC radio in England.
Wow.
That was an interesting surprise. And before that, I was an actress on Days of Our Lives, and that was my introduction to soap opera, to, the stories.
Wow.
And I thought,
Everything with this girl is wow.
Yeah, Mark and John must have taught her how to interview.
Right. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Amazing.
Cool.
Incredible. Wow. Seattle. Wow. I don't know how much I can listen to this, really. I mean, this is just unlistenable, really.
Wait, it gets better. Come on.
Okay. All right.
intrigued with that kind of storytelling.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to talk a little bit about soap opera for a moment, I think it's a very interesting way of telling stories.
Right.
I think the soaps deal with very tough issues, sometimes way before the other nighttime television or movies even. In fact, at one point on Days of Our Lives, there were...
Wow.
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 Wait a minute, we forgot this. Wow.
How cool is that?
What is that?
That's so funny. Just bad.
It's so awful.
It is. It's unlistenable. All right. Let's listen a little more.
Two parallel storylines
Wow.
about two abusive fathers and their daughters. And in one storyline, it was physical abuse. And in the other storyline...
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
Right. Wow.
It was psychological abuse. And, by having these two stories contrasting and comparing, you got to realize that they were both very difficult to deal with, and both needed to be healed. No question about it. Neither one of them was acceptable to just put up with or sweep under the rug. So, anyway, I worked with great people on that show, learned a lot, and took some of what I learned into creating my own soap opera. And then that story is what I'm now doing as novels.
Can you, when you wrote the book, What the Heart Knows, and the radio program that inspired you, what inspired you from within your heart to write the book, What the Heart Knows, and to write the show about the little small towns?
What? I followed that. I have no idea.
How did you follow that?
I didn't follow it at all. What?
So when you wrote the book that was turned into a soap opera, and then it was a book, what in your heart told you that the book was a soap opera if the book was a book and the book is a soap opera and it's a book?
And it inspired you.
Yeah, what inspired you?
What?
I'm sorry. Say that again? I think I would ask her to repeat the question just on fucking entertainment value.
Sure. What part of this interview empowers women?
Come on. The fact that it's women's books.
Okay. Well, Kurgan wants to know.
Well, Kurgan needs to keep listening.
Right.
Or be the 30th downloader.
Sure.
Sharita, we tend to support only the head. What I mean by that is the logic. And we need our logic. We need to use our smarts. We need to be very smart to deal with all the complexities of modern life and deal with our finances and deal with our relationships. But
how is this any different than what it was, say, a century ago?
Wow. It's quite a statement, Neeley. Wow.
Yeah, we need to use our smarts.
Yeah, imagine that.
You know, deal with our family and our finances and day-to-day living. We need to use our
Kid,
smart.
You have to use your brain?
Yeah.
Wow.
You have to use your smarts when you live day to day.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Vanessa, I miss you.
we also need to deal with our intuition and our instinct. And I think for me, I was always sort of being as smart as I could be and overrunning, ignoring some of what my heart was telling me I should do. And I began a journey of saying, now, what would my life look like if I really paid more attention to my intuition? And it caused me to leave an very interesting career. I was a journalist. I was enjoying it very much, but there was something under the skin. You know, there was something in the back.
Yeah, it's called being a man. Use rational thought instead of going with your emotions.
You know what this sounds like? Every time I hear two women talking.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it sounds like.
So basically what I'm trying to get across to you is when it comes to making good decisions, use rational thinking in your head and don't think with your emotions.
Right. Or write fictional books.
Yeah. Because using your emotions, you won't get as far in life unless you use good rational thought.
Right.
Let's do what the guys do because it seems to work for them. That's basically what she's saying.
Kurgan, I too am dumber for having heard this.
Right. But that's what she's saying. Let's take all the emotion out of this and use your head.
Well, she can't say guys though, because that would be empowering something other than women.
Right, exactly. But in essence, that's what she's saying.
Pretty much.
My mind saying, there's something else you need to be doing. And it was scary to leave. I lived in New York. I had a good job. It was really scary to leave all that. But I did follow my heart, and it brought me to Los Angeles, and it brought me kind of back into the arts.
Oh, wow.
And for a while...
Wow.
Every time she says "wow," it makes me laugh.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm learning so much.
You moved. Wow.
Wow. You actually took a chance and relocated and did something different.
Wow, nobody does that.
Wow.
I think I felt kind of lost. Like, what's going on here? I'm doing this, and then I'm doing that, and they don't really connect, and how is this going to make sense?
Okay.
And I think really with intuition, and I also with spiritual guidance, really the listening is just where God wants me to be. I began to realize if I trust and continue to...
Wow.
Interesting.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
You know, this is like NPR without the good sound quality.
Yeah, you're right.
And look, I'm not knocking books because I'm a huge reader myself. I read all the fucking time. But listening to people talk about books on the radio is just, why? Unless it's an author that you already know and that you're really into anyway, it's boring.
Right. Interesting.
Listen to people talk about books you've never read, so they have all these thoughts about it because they lived with the book for 15 years or whatever, that you don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Wow.
And by the way, you know, I'm no expert on women's fiction, but I will just say, from my own cursory knowledge, Mara Pearl didn't pioneer shit. Even 20 years ago, these books that she's describing, small town women deal with their problems. Those books were a dime a fucking dozen.
Right. They were called Harlequin romance.
That's kind of a different deal, but yeah. Ed, you notice, and Chris will find this out, you don't really have to be all that great to be, a best-selling author or to win some Dickwad Prize or, some Ham Paddler Award or whatever. You notice every book on the back it says New York Times best-selling author.
Sure.
Or, winner of the Goldschlong Prize.
Well, I hope I can win that gold schlong.
Do you really mean that, Christopher? It's just, to quote the great man, it's ponderous, man. Just fucking ponderous. And that is all. I'm putting myself to sleep. Fuck you, pal.
There he goes.
There you go.
All right. Just a little more of this.
All right.
Go forward. At some point, it's all going to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started my little radio drama, and I was on the tiniest station you can imagine. It was like this little cottage in a little town with a few listeners.
Wow.
But it felt right. And I suddenly was
like this show.
having to use like everything I'd learned from all those different jobs in the past.
Wow.
And I just sort of felt like, okay, I'm on the path. And ever since then, I have continued to feel the guidance and feel the reassurance that, yes, I'm on my path. So
wow, interesting.
Something.
So basically, she's plagiarizing The Secret.
Yeah. This guy named the Rev ran that station.
Right. Interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Right.
Believe in this process very much. And so I'm writing this for my characters.
Okay.
And when we talk about what we know, we generally are talking about our brains, our heads. But I put kind of a twist into that title because now we're talking about what the heart knows.
Shut up!
Wow, she's quite the intellectual.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Jesus, we get it. You wrote a fucking book.
Right.
Big fucking deal. I wrote a book.
Right.
You ain't that impressive.
Sure.
God.
So good. So basically, what I'm telling you here is, think about what you're doing before you do it.
Yeah, really.
That's all I'm going to leave you with is think about what you're doing before you do it.
What the hell is Demon posted in the chat?
I can't quite see what that is.
It's like
my God. Wow.
What the hell?
Where does she find stuff like that?
I don't know. I hope she's not making these videos.
Gee whiz.
What the hell?
That's somebody with a dildo bicycle seat.
Yeah, that's something.
Wow.
Talk about wow.
That is wow.
That's a wow.
That is a wow.
Holy cow.
Where does she find stuff like that?
I have no
No
idea.
That is the.
I can't even imagine. What did she Google? Fucking your bike seat?
Look at Kurgan. It's her selfie.
Could very well be.
I'm just like mesmerized by that. I can't stop watching it.
Oh, see, I had to take that right off my screen. That's a bit much.
Gee whiz. Where do you find something like that? That's crazy.
That's some shit.
That is some whacked out stuff.
Wow.
Are you done with this?
I'm done with this. I can't take it anymore.
I can't either. I want to play a tune or two and get a drink, and then we'll come back and we'll do some happy time. What do you think?
All right. Yep, that'll work.
All right. You got something you'd like to hear?
How about, let's see. How about if we go with some arcade?
Okay.
Living Dangerously, first album.
Okay. All right. We'll do that. We'll play a couple tunes. We'll come back. We'll do some Happy Time since people are requesting it.
All right.
So here it is. It's our good friend Steven, oh God, that's great, Piercy with some arcade. So, all right, stay tuned, kids. We'll be back exclusively here
on your Classic Metal Show. Hey, it's Chris Aiken from the Classic Metal Show. Most people know me as the foul-mouthed shock jock from the Classic Metal Show, or the no-nonsense heavy metal critic from pitriff.com. Now you get to learn the other side. My first book, Little Victories, A Tale of Divorce, Debauchery, and Finding Happiness, comes out on January 13th in paperback and digital formats on Amazon and iTunes. It details my real-world emotional struggles over a year that included a divorce after a quarter century of marriage and the death of my father. It profiles things I did right, as well as a bevy of things that I did wrong with the help of alcohol, and how I found my way out of the muck of the emotional state that almost saw me commit suicide. Pre-order your copy of Little Victories, A Tale of Divorce, Debauchery, and Finding Happiness today at www.chrisaikenbooks.com and get in touch with the more fallible side of me, Chris Aiken. Sounds happy, huh?